Crown Prince of Iran, Reza Pahlavi. Reza, great to have you this morning. Thank you so much for being here. Before I ask you for your assessment of the meeting yesterday, the beginning of these talks, can you assess the capability of the Iranian regime right now? How strong are they really right now?
Good morning, Maria. Thank you for having me again on your program. May I just quickly wish happy Passover and happy Easter to my fellow Iranian Christians and Jews, and of course Jews and Christians around the planet. I hope one day we'll be able to celebrate in total freedom our religious liberties. To your question, Maria, look, the last time we saw the Iranians attempting to show some muscle as a result of October 7th and the reaction in a military sense, their capabilities were pretty much exposed. They talk the talk, but the muscle is not really there. And that is something that has always been a matter for calculation of how capable the regime really is in retaliation. They're not what they claim to be. But the focus right now is obviously on this process of negotiation. I will not be able to comment prematurely on a midstream as to how it may end up, but I think the key point is that I don't think this administration thinks that they can have a JCPOA 2.0. This time it's really serious business, and it cannot just be limited to just a nuclear issue, which of course is on the table. The way I've seen this administration at least pronounce what they really intend to do. I'm not privy to the content of the letter, what was actually said by President Trump to Ali Khamenei, but clearly Khamenei got the message, and he was forced to pretty much come to terms with the fact that they better discuss the matter or else.
And it's quite significant that they agreed to have direct talks, right? In the past, it's been indirect talks with a mediator.
Yeah, of course, we're not there to see how direct it is. Is it a 2-minute handshake or hours sitting at the table going back and forth? That part we don't know. Bottom line, I think the important element here is to see that if indeed there is a solution, how is it going to be spun? The regime is already trying to show this as a victory for themselves. That's not our take. I think this is in fact a sign of weakness. The regime has never been as weak as it's been in all these years, and they have to concede too many points at the same time. Either way, the regime is losing. The question is, should the Iranian people benefit as a result, as opposed to contemplate the possibility of confrontations on their homeland?
Well, we're going to take a short break, but President Trump has been very clear Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. I want to ask you if you think the Israelis, backed by the U.S., should destroy their armament that is hopeful to lead to that. We're talking with the former Crown Prince Reza Pahlavi. We'll take a break and we'll be back on Sunday. For you, would you support Israel, backed by the United States, destroying Iran's capability to make a bomb, a nuclear bomb?
Maria, I've been arguing this point many times before, and both on the Israeli side and the American side, they are not new to this argument. I've always said that one of the elements missing in the equation, and as a game changer, are the Iranian people themselves. Going straight from failed diplomacy to military confrontation eliminates an option which is the most rational, logical one. And the reason I say this is because contrary to this regime that has been a warmongering regime, and they cannot be true partner in peace as peacemakers, as opposed to a nation and a people that want to have friendly relations and cordial relations with our neighbors and the rest of the free world. Why not give the Iranian people a chance before you have to resort to more dire scenarios of confrontation? And that's an opportunity to bring the regime down at the hand of the people of Iran themselves. Because if in this window of opportunity we miss this chance, then of course you'll be forced to take those measures. And as grudgingly as it is, we cannot be unrealistic that it could be the consequence.
Reza, it's great to have you. Your Highness, thank you. Reza Pahlavi, thank you for being here. Have a great Sunday, everybody. Happy